Hi friends, welcoming you all to my channel. Hope you're all doing good. I'm also fine. First of all, let me thank all of you for subscribing to my channel, for your likes, for your comments, for your shares, and for all the feedbacks given to me. Today, I'm going to discuss about a very beautiful topic, Subhashidas. So let's start.
Preview.
You know what is Subhashida? Subhashidas in Sanskrit are short, memorable verses. And you know the meaning is Su means good, Bhashida means spoken. So Subhashida literally means well spoken, eloquent saying. You know they deal with various subjects which includes day-to-day topics which anybody can relate to. Chanakya of 3rd century BC, Kalidasa 5th century AD, Kshamendra 11th century AD are all considered as treasures in this field. So now the Subhashida which I have chosen today, it goes like this. Acharyat padamadatte padam shishya somedhaya padam sabrahmacharibhyaha padam kalakramena ja. The whole Subhashida, the meaning is how to learn and grow. You know, the first line, it means 1/4 or quarter of the knowledge a student gets from acharyas or gurus or teachers. When we were young, our father and mother were the best teachers, right? Through our mother, we came into this world. We got an opportunity to experience the beauty of this world through them. They have taught us how to walk, you know, how to talk, all those things, how to deal with the world, all those things they have patiently taught us. And when we reach the age of schooling, they have put us in the schools and we have been taught by our teachers who have given us beautiful knowledge. All those teachers have played a vital role in our lives in terms of imparting knowledge to us. These teachers can give us knowledge about the external world, you know. But what about our inner world, the inner being? Who are we? What are the thoughts coming one after the other in our mind? And what is mind? What are our emotions? All these things. No, when I was young, I really used to wonder from where these thoughts are coming. The knowledge about all those things can be taught by a master or a guru. So this knowledge will be given to the students in the same way by teachers. But it will be received by each student in different ways. Just an example, imagine it is raining. The rain falls on sand as well as on stone, you know. On the sand, if it falls, it goes deeper. But same time, on the stone, what happens? It gets scattered. So it depends upon the way we receive knowledge. So it is not guaranteed, even though we have a very good teacher, it is not guaranteed that we will be succeeding. It depends upon us also. Next 1/4, you know, so first 1/4 is over. So next 1/4 a student will be getting from their own intellect. Even after getting the knowledge from a teacher, a student has to put effort to get a thorough understanding of this knowledge with their hard work, you know, and they have to practice. Practice makes a man perfect. You know, all the sports people and scientists, film stars, they all have become expert in their field, not like all of a sudden. It all happened with lots of continuous effort and practice. So with practice, everything can be achieved. Next comes the peers or co-learners, So whoever you are with, it affects you. You will be influenced by their behavior also. So the company is very important. Even we say, when we walk, whoever is with us, we will be catching their speed, and gradually we become friends, and whatever we talk, we share with each other. So you can learn a lot from your friends. Similarly, they can learn from you also. But every time if you are a person like always you are with company, moving with a company, you will be losing something, The moments with yourself. You have to introspect. Something is happening in our life, we have to take some time out and go deeper into ourselves. So you have to get the knowledge by introspection also. So the next comes the final one, next 1/4. It is coming by experience and time. Time teaches us a lot of things. We all waste a lot of time. We don't know the next moment what is going to happen. Still we think we will be living here forever. So with time and with patience, lots of patience, we will be able to learn a lot of things. For example, when I was a child, the way I was looking at things is not the same now. It has changed. We have gone through lots of life experiences, Everybody we see outside, and every experience we go through will be giving us some lessons. So unless and until we experience, we won't be believing anything, right? So once we get some experience, nobody can take it away from us also. For example, a small child, just imagine a small child, when it sees beautiful fire, what happens? It will be having a tendency to go and touch it. But what the mother says, don't touch. But the child just go and touch, what it gets? The burn. Once it gets a burn, it will be a memory and a lesson for it. So that experience, it will be helping it to move forward. Similarly, in our life also, we get a lot of experiences with time. If we sum up, the first quarter, a student will be getting from acharyas or gurus or teachers. Second 1/4 from their own intellect. Third from their peers or co-learners. And the fourth one with time and experience. Hope you all enjoyed this. So I'll be back again with another video. If you like this video, kindly subscribe to my channel, like, comment and share with your friends. I'll be back again with another video. Till then, stay happy, stay blessed. Signing off, Dijanil. Bye.